Next, we're ready for our three-part drill. We are going to start by saying the letter names and sounds that we've learned. Then we'll use the blending board to read some green words, and we'll finish with our vowel stick. Make sure that you say each letter's name and sound with me. Okay, here we go. Y says ya. T says t. W says w. E says and E says e. SH says sh. L says l. K says k. N says n. P says p. U says and U says you. Make sure you're saying the letter names and sounds with me. O says ah and O says o. CH says ch. J says j. I says I and I says I. V says v. Hard TH says v. A says a and A says a. Oops. X says x. WH says w. M says m. G says g. C says k. H says h. S says soft. TH says R says r. D says d. B says b. F says f. Nice work! You have learned a lot of letter names and sounds so far in kindergarten. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see the blending board. And let's change the middle sound. And let's also change the last sound. We'll leave the first sound the same. We're going to do each word on the blending board 2 times today. So we'll follow and say the first sound, middle sound, last sound, and then we'll say those sounds quick to blend them together and read the green word. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ig. Fig. Good. One more time, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Ig. Fig. What do you think? Is fig a real word or a nonsense word? That one's actually a real word. A fig is a type of fruit. You might have heard of a fig Newton cookie. That has the fruit fig in it. Let's change our first sound, middle sound, and our last sound. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah, som. Good. One more time, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Ah, som. Som. Real word or nonsense word? Yeah, that one's just a silly pretend word. Som is not a real word. Let's try 2 more today. Let's do our first sound, our middle sound, and our last sound. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yet. Good. One more time. Yeah. Yet. Yet. Real word or nonsense word? What do you think? Yet is a real word. It means like maybe we haven't finished learning yet. 1, 2, 3. Ox. Fox. Good. One last time. This is your last one. Make it your best one. 1, 2, 3. Ox. Fox. What do you think? Is fox a real word or a nonsense word? Yeah, that one's a real word. A fox is an animal. Our last step is to do our vowel sticks. So you'll need all 5 of your vowel sticks. O, I, U, A, and E. If you don't have your vowel sticks at home with you, you could make some really quickly just by writing the vowel on a little piece of paper, or you can just say the vowel's name and sound. The first word today is the word chin. You say the word chin. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle of the word chin? Hold it up. You got it. I says I in chin. We hear ch in chin. Up next, what vowel sound do you hear in the middle of the word red? You say the word red. What do you hear? Yep. E says in red. Red. Next, let's try the word sap. You say the word sap. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle? Sap. I hear the A says in sap. Our next word is let. You say the word let. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle? Let. It's E again, you're right. E says in let. 2 more. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle of the word cub? You say the word cub. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle? U says in cub. And our last word for today. What vowel sound do you hear in the middle of the word mom? Say the word mom. What sound do you hear in the middle? O says in mom. Great work today on your 3-part drill.